short ceremony to mark the completion of phase 3 in the Newtongrange #1 housing action area. And we're very pleased today to have Alex Eadie, the local MP, to say a few words to mark the occasion.
Well, friends, this is it's a real pleasure to do this, and I know that the most important people here are Mr and Mrs Dow, who want to take occupancy of the refurbished house. But so far as we, the people in Newtongrange, are concerned, of course, it has been a long, hard struggle to try to get all these developments. And as Mr Cambridge said by introduction, this is the completion of phase 3. But one only requires to walk through Newtongrange and discover that there are other phases to be completed yet. The general environment that people live in is very, very important. And when we talk about housing, we talk of course about the creature comfort of people, and people who have to live in that particular environment. And I know that for many people in Newtongrange, particularly all the local activists, the Action Committee and so on, this is a very important occasion for them in the sense that it does complete phase 3 of the development. And therefore it gives me a great deal of pleasure to hand these keys to Mr and Mrs Dow. They said, of course, they had previous occupancy of the house, and they hope that their new refurbished house will give them a great deal of pleasure. I'm sure it will, and I want to thank you all for coming here this afternoon, which after all is a very important occasion for the people of Newtongrange, but it also is a very, very important occasion for Mr and Mrs Dow. And of course I should not forget Castle Rock, who of course have been the instigators of the development. Thank you very much for coming, and therefore it gives me a great deal of pleasure. I think you should both take it. In this age of equality, I think you both should take the keys, and I have the greatest of pleasure of presenting the keys to both of you, and I hope that you have many, many years of happy living in your new refurbished home.
Mr. Dow, look this way, look this way.